do 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 do.
That was really good. That sounded really nice.
Practicing my warm ups because haven't warmed up today.
You haven't?
No, I was
You
hungover.
Yeah.
Welcome to Talks with T. Let's talk about that. Let's just get right into it. So,
Okay.
Carson, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I texted her, and I'm like really genuinely astounded by like just like the rock stars of the past, where like they'll go hard every single night, and then like be totally hungover and do it again the next day. Because like I started playing drums, and like my whole body was like, do you not remember what you put in your body last night? And I was like, why is this so hard?
Like, why do I feel like this? No, literally, I will. The thing about me that's interesting is, unless I'm like, which rarely happens when I'm blacked out. It's funny because like even if I drink a lot, I'm functioning, but I'll forget how I did certain things the next day. So I was like, today I was like, wait, where's my blanket? Like the beach blanket. And I was like, oh my God, I put it away. Like I forget, but in the moment I know what I will like listen, if I'm able to take my makeup off, put my clothes away, fold them, everything. I wasn't like blackout.
No, 100%.
But like if it's when Carson knows, it's when I cannot take my makeup, literally my makeup, my skincare routine. If I could do a full skincare routine, it's, I'm chilling. I find it those moments though, when I'm like, I drink a lot, I actually don't like, I might have a headache or like but I'm like, I'm ready to go. Like I want to do something. I went to the beach today. I said I need to go to the beach. I did not.
You were very insistent on going to the beach.
I was like, I need to go to the beach. Like I want to go to the beach. Like I will just take the way I saw it was you just take your nap there. I was so happy. I stayed there. I literally got there like at 12:30. I stayed there till like 7. Yeah, 6:45.
You got mad sunburned.
On my back.
It was pretty bad.
Don't tell. Allie's gonna watch this and she's gonna kill me because
I could do a smiley face. I like touched her back. I was like, woo.
Everyone's like, you're getting the sun. I was like, I honestly, I get good sun here. And today, thing is, it's when I like get lazy. I don't reapply. I put it on the first time and I'm like, it's fine. It's not.
The time I went with you and Bo, like I felt like I was really good about it, but like I guess I just missed a bunch still.
It's like what sucks is like it's just that one spot. You
Yeah.
can miss one little thing,
Yeah,
and
then
that's it.
You're just game over. And
Yeah.
then you're a lobster for like a couple days. For me, it was a week. That was the first time like a sunburn took me like a week to get.
See, the thing is, this doesn't hurt, so it's not. It's gonna probably go away tomorrow. But
Yeah.
Speaking of like hungover, so
Great segue.
I just wanted everyone to know that what is one drink, Carson, that you can't drink? That you can't drink?
That I can't.
Like, not that you can't. You choose not to for the sake of other people.
For the sake of other people. It's actually a really good question. I don't know. I don't really have one that like specific. I think I really am selective when I have whiskey just because it's so much stronger. So like I'll just be a lot sillier a lot sooner. And like it's me in that state is fun for maybe 5 minutes and then I think I'm just really annoying. So like I usually stay away from that.
Mine's vodka.
Why?
We know this.
Well, I don't think the audience knows this. So
Vodka, now the people who do know me understand. Vodka does something, it triggers something in me where I'm just the worst person you could ever, like I'm your worst nightmare. Like I'm literally your worst nightmare. Like you can like just look at me the wrong way and I'm like if I'm angry, I'm angry. Like the Russian rage comes out, but like
Yeah.
I naturally have Russian rage. I can contain it. Vodka, like no matter what, but it's not even, sometimes I think that the thing about vodka is like, you don't even have to be mean to me. Like if someone was mean like that, you just look at me the wrong way, and I'm like, "What are you looking
you're
at?"
immediately engaged. You're like, no.
I just say mean things. Like, I think yesterday. So yesterday was the 4th of July.
It was the 4th of July. Yeah.
There was someone that came up to us where we were. definitely like so much work done. Like it's not even a question. Like
I still can't believe you did this. Like I know you, and I was like, whoa.
Just so much work done. Like I could just tell, like, and there's no problem with that. I love that. But when you're getting annoying at this point, now I'm just like, I have vodka on me, and so anything, all my thoughts are already there. So I'm just looking, and I just go right at him, and I say, "Who's your doctor?" Like just like dead serious. I just like, we're not even talking about any like. Person's talking to me about like freaking like Froze, and I'm like, "Who's your doctor?"
Froze.
Like he's like talking about. I'm like, "Who's like? Where'd you get your work done?" And like, it's this like, babe, if you're gonna look like handsome Squidward, do not expect people not to think that you don't have work. Like, it would be one thing if you just like literally look like natural. That is like Zac Efron saying, I woke up like this. No, you didn't fucking wake up like this. Why are you telling people you woke up like this? Like,
yeah,
own it. You want to do Ozempic? Great, but don't go. The next thing I see with people who do that, they're like, I did this naturally. Like, do it naturally. Own it. Own your craft. And you know what? Own it so much. Put some respect on your doctor's name.
Yeah, like, sure. Just be like, yo, this is the person. So you know that show I've been watching, The Boys?
Yeah.
So there's a girl, her name's Starlight in it, and like it's a show about superheroes.
Oh, okay.
So like but it's like if superheroes were really real, because like even though they're like superheroes, they're flawed.
Mm-hmm.
So like they'll like just do terrible, egregious things, which is like the true reality. Because I think we look at Superman and we're like, he's perfect all the time, and like he's not. Anyways, this is relevant. So there's a girl on there, her name's Starlight, and so like literally gorgeous. But for this season, I don't know why, she just did all of the Botox, and so like she's literally just like everyone's like, yeah, her performance is really interesting because like she can't emote any emotion, like she can't emote any emotion, like she's just like total handsome Squidward.
Wild.
But like she's quit Instagram because she's like, I got nothing done. It's like, yo, like if you did, that's fine. No one's saying it's wrong.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's just like, just own up to it.
I already know what I would get done. I want to get done 3 things.
Okay.
I know it's not a big deal. I just feel like I want it. I want this, like I have this, and it's probably from singing all of it, but like, and my mom, she's growing up, I only know how to say this in Russian because I would do it like "не морщи," which means like stop like wrinkling your face, because like when you're in the sun and you're like, so this wrinkle, I would so get like baby Botox for that. But my fear is if I get that, I won't be able to like have facial expression for when I sing.
Yeah.
But like if there's like one thing that I would do, I would so do that. Like I would just get it like right here, just a slight. Like, and you probably don't see. I see it all the time.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'd probably get all of like my cheek muscles and then put it in my butt.
In your ass?
Yeah.
Ooh. But you have an ass.
No cheeks, just all ass.
Oh, just do Ozempic. That's why. just
Are cheeks a factor in Ozempic?
I feel like that. Like I've heard someone tell me that like Ozempic,
the Ozempic cheeks,
the Ozempic face, something like you look at. There's like a skull, like it's because you're losing so much that it like makes you look like sulks you in.
Well, when I was in starvation mode, that was definitely.
He looks
my
like
face.
A cancer patient.
That's true. I saw a video and I was like, oh.
I'm not kidding. That wasn't Carson. That was something else.
No, yeah.
I had another question for you.
Okay, let's hear the question.
I just forgot.
What? I don't know. Why did you say that then?
Because it was a good one. Like I really sat there and I was like, this is a good question. Just give me a second. Like just like, sing or something.
Sing? It's like not my thing.
Sing, not my thing.
Yeah, I'm basically a poet.
You're a rhymer.
I'm a rhymer.
Me and Carson, honestly, if you think that we look a little strange, this podcast, you're not wrong. We're hungover.
I think I look fine, thank you.
Okay.
Ouch. Wow, okay.
I think that we're not on our A game, but that's okay.
What does that mean? We've been holding a conversation this whole time
showed up
seamlessly. Yeah.
Some people don't show up.
People don't show up, that's for sure.
We showed up. Showbiz, baby.
Sure. No, when you asked me how are you doing this, I was genuinely like, I was good.
My grandma thought that Carson died. My grandma goes, hello, Carson. She goes, so much water you have this morning. Because he showed up with like this big ass cup.
I have a Yeti cup, and like that's how I like intake my water. I know it's 32 ounces. I'll literally just go to the fridge, down it, and I know I'm hydrated. And
this all my grandma said is, oh, big cup. Oh, big cup. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like I have the same cup. She's never said one thing about that one. Oh my God, speaking of cups, Parker literally looked at my cup, my cheetah print one, and was like, that's your new cup? It's very girly. And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean?
It's pretty girly.
It's girly.
I get what he's saying.
It's white with cheetah print.
Yeah, it's kind of girly.
Good. I want to feel like it's like I'm in my clean girl phase. I don't know. Like
you're what?
Like a clean girl aesthetic. Like it's kind of cute. Like it's white with
what does clean have to do with it?
Because it's an aesthetic. You have to look it up. Look up. Have you ever heard about the mob wife aesthetic?
I know about that. Yeah.
I love that aesthetic. That was
I know you do.
I was actually.
That's you.
I was very mad when the mob wife aesthetic came out because I was like.
You're like, I've been doing this whole time.
I've been doing this. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? I just forced myself to go into the clean girl aesthetic when I moved out here. Clean girl aesthetic is like the slick back pony, like everything's slick, no makeup. So you're wearing like very minimalistic makeup. It's the gym girl. So you're wearing like like the sport sets. It's a clean girl aesthetic. I don't like. I was like, oh, a Pilates, like that's like that aesthetic that falls. Pilates, and so I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden I see a girl post the mob wife aesthetic, and it starts getting popular, and I'm like, I look at my clothes because I went out that night when I saw that, and I was wearing this was during the winter, the fall, and I was like, the heck, I've been doing this. Like, where's my I love the mob wife aesthetic. That's a part of the reason I get sad that I'm here because it's so easy to do in the winter in New York, like the furs, the gold chains, the mocks, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Wait, this is not to put you on the spot.
Okay.
But since you have known me in so many phases and drinking phases, what was the craziest moment, like a time you've ever seen me like? I know yours. Yours is his 21st birthday.
Yeah, I've never been that far gone.
Or the close second, but it was only when we went to it because you kind of sobered up later on was emo night.
Yeah.
Emo night, you were like trashed, and then like after.
I don't know if they knew about emo night. So we went with my cousins to and it was just like a DJ playing like emo songs. It was great. So like we go to a bar before, and then we go to the venue, which is like.
I'm not yawning at you. It's
fine. I'm just boring. I'm not a good co-host. I get it.
I'm hungover.
Okay, so we go we just have a couple of drinks at the bar, and it was fine. And then we go to like the venue. And my cousins were like, oh, like, what do you guys want? And it's like, I just saw on the board, like, and I just like White Russians. I think they're like...
Me.
It's a very...
Why do you think he lives with me?
Very niche drink, though. Like, it's a very specific moment. So, like, I wasn't, like, saying, like, oh, let's get White Russians. But I was just like, oh, they have those. Great. Because it's like a weird drink.
To have,
you know? And so the next thing I know, like my cousin is handing me, and it's like those like Cutwater ones. And so I'm just like, oh, and it was like a White Russian Cutwater, and I'd never seen one before. So I was like, oh, great. And so we just like keep going. And so in your head, like it's like like I know IPAs are pretty heavy, like alcohol wise, but like I just was like, oh, this is just like a normal, like almost like beer.
And that's where it gets you.
And then apparently it was like basically I was drinking a bunch of cocktails in this can. And so pretty quickly, like not even out of conscious volition, like I just was like literally gone. I remember
he literally took his shirt off at one point.
I did. I don't normally, like, I know I have a reputation for the Speedo thing, but like I'm not just like casually taking my shirt off. Like that's just not my thing. And then like all of a sudden I just like, I'm not lying to you, I just appeared at the front of the stage and like I couldn't find you guys, and I remember texting you being like, I don't know where I am.
I think the best feeling is getting food after you're just like that's like yeah, I loved feeling that way, and then we got Mexican after
We got Mexican, we
that.
got tacos,
Oh
and
my
those
gosh,
were bomb.
I'm a foodie to begin with, but like that feeling, oh, that was so good. You got pizza last night.
I did, yeah.
Was it good?
That's
Where did you order from?
Well, the only place that was like gonna deliver it relatively quickly was like Papa John's.
I love Papa John's.
It was good. It's just like it wasn't hitting. I think also too, like, I don't know, there is like a greatness to like the post, like, oh, we had drinks, like, let's eat. But then there's other times, like where last night, where even I started eating, I was like, I don't.
Because it's different when it's like by yourself too.
Yeah.
Like I didn't eat the pizza with him. I was folding my clothes.
Yeah.
I think like I totally get that. It's the same thing with like there's like a special feeling of like being
just
with
doing it
friends and
together.
like the night that we did it at Tyler's, like that, like the pizza was so shitty.
It was not
but
good
it's
pizza.
still
But it was
like
just the camaraderie.
it's just like it makes it good when you're in that atmosphere. It's like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
But
I think too, like, and I was explaining this to someone at work. Like, you know me, like, I'm a very regimented person, especially with eating. So when I am in a state where I'm letting loose, like, my body, like, my brain is just like, you just have to keep, like, going and, like, just enjoy the moment because tomorrow you're not going to do it. So, like, with that, like, I was like, well, I should have a pizza. And then, like, I just did that instinctively because, like, I was just in that, like, state of, like,
I was shocked. He's like, oh, I have a
abandon.
pizza coming. I was like, what?
No, I was shocked at myself. I was like, wait,
He
why
said
did
it like
I do
we
it?
didn't even walk in yet. We were in the Uber. Oh yeah, I have a pizza coming. I was like, what?
Well, I was planning ahead.
Wait, so now you have to tell me like what's the craziest?
For you,
And I'm sure there was a time Carson didn't go out with me, but I woke up and he looked at me. He's like, you look rough. It was like the night that I think it was like when I first moved out. It was the first time I went out, and you're like.
yeah, I mean, but I didn't see you like in that state. But yeah, the next day I was like, ooh, okay.
This looks rough.
Does not look great.
And it's not something I do. Like, I like drinking, like I love it, but like getting plastered, like I don't like that.
I know,
I don't like that
I
feeling.
hate it. Like,
I think there's like it's a very rare thing for me not to like for me to do that. But what was like the craziest moment for you? Maybe there isn't. I just think Carson has to deal with a lot of moments of me saying, like yesterday when I told him I said that, he's like, you did not say that. I was like, I did. I
Yeah.
also yelled at a man for trying to kick my friends out.
yeah, you did.
And the guy didn't even know who I was. And I was like, so what are you trying to say? Like, what's your problem?
I don't know. I don't think there's necessarily been a moment in time where we've been out where because like for you, your energy, like maybe mine is vodka, is like the same even when like you have a couple drinks. Because like sober you, people are like, how does Teona have this much energy? It's like it's always kind of like the equivalent. So like I'm never really like surprised.
I think I'm just more free. I don't think like.
Yeah, you just like I mean I think you let things slip out, but like there's never been a night where I was just like, oh, like last night I knew for sure. Like I was like, oh, okay. Like I was
the
like,
vodka hit.
Well, yeah, no. And the moment, like you
The
started,
text messages. I was like, look at what I just sent. You're like, oh my god.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, don't text me. Let's not get into a fight over text.
Oh, I turn off my phone at a specific point because I'm just like, I know I'm gonna say something stupid.
Yeah, like I was like,
It's
no
not
one text me because if you say something dumb, and it's funny is when I read certain things, I'll look at it and I'm like, it's contemplating, right? And then like the vodka just goes, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not contemplating this
Yeah,
anymore.
you see, my thing is like, and I think you know this is like, I think the core of me is just like a sweet person. So like once I get into that state, I'm like, we're all just friends. Like this is so great. Like I think I texted Andy something and I was like, and I looked at it today. I'm like, am I like trying to ask him out? Like,
yeah,
I was like, this is weird. Like
what? When was the moment? Wait, was it my meanness that made you really think that, or is it just like?
I think you were people that you would normally just be like, I'm not talking to that person anymore. Like after having a couple interactions, you kept talking to them, and I was kind of like, all right. Like, I was like,
You're like, damn it.
I was like,
she's done.
I was like, she's gone. It's fine.
Or one time Carson texted me, he's like, where are you?
Yeah, I was just keeping tabs on you.
You know what's funny? Yeah, but I'll escape and I'll come back.
I know you will.
I'll be a free little bird, and then this is what I have to say. Something about Carson, and it actually makes me happy that you're this way. He, no matter what, will always make sure that I'm okay. Always. Like, he'll even text me like, I know you're a big girl. Like, I know you could handle yours because I can.
Yeah.
But every time we'll be like, are you good? Are you good? Or we'll say something like, is this person bothering you? Like, and no matter what, like, even like the most slightest interaction, he'd still like, he picks up on something and he'd be like, does that bother you? Because if that bothers you, like, tell me. And I was like, but you've done it so many times.
Yeah, last night I knew you were a little bit more far gone, so I really wanted to make sure you were good. But like, there's other times where
Carson, I have family watching this. You can't.
Yeah, and you're the one telling the
you
story.
You can't expose me like this.
What? That's fine. It's a normal thing that humans do. It's fine. Like, you aren't doing this every night. I don't think there's an issue. It was the 4th of July.
It was the 4th of July. It was America's independence.
God bless America.
God bless the USA.
The USA.
Party every night. Wanna rock and roll. I don't think that's the same song.
It's definitely not, but I'm for it.
Oh my gosh. So, is that a shirt?
It is my shirt, yes.
I don't like it.
Well, you know, I didn't really ask. I don't remember asking.
It's the vodka.
But,
It's the vodka.
Also, too, it's just attenuating the light a bit better. It's adding some darkness, just so that it's not
so romantic,
piercing to you and I, and also when I have to edit this video.
So I think that's really, like, honestly, like, this was our podcast. Talks at Tea was just talking about our 4th of July.
4th of July. God bless America.
God bless America. I actually had an amazing time. We can't talk too much about it.
We definitely can't.
But
I feel like we gave out a good amount of information, though.
We gave a good amount of information. I feel like, discreet. Like,
discreet. I had a pizza.
We had a pizza. I folded my clothes.
Papa John's is normally like freaking bomb.
Is it stuffed crust?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I loved stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust.
I will say, though, there's this Georgian dish called hachapuri.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried it here.
Mm-hmm.
And they stuffed the crust. And I was like, what the hell is this? Like, that's the only time I'm like, no. This is not how this is supposed to be. But this is not even close to how this should be made. But I love stuffed crust. I saw this like one TikTok of a girl rating food, and she ordered garlic nuts with cheese, like, and the cheese was just melted on top of the garlic nuts. Like, it was just cheese. Like, the garlic nuts, you couldn't even see them. It's
it was just.
But anyways, honestly, I really want to just thank you if you watch this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm honestly very impressed.
You are a real one. And I have a feeling, Cindy, I think it's gonna be you. You will be one of them. And if not, I'll hear about it, but I'll know. Every time Cindy always tells us how we do. So, Cindy, if you're watching this and you got to this point, text me and let me know, because I know that you saw it. And if you don't, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. But thank you so much for Talks
Inside Tea.
I have to go to church. Right now.
No, I wasn't even. It's just funny. Talks in tea.
Talks in tea. Talks with tea.
Talks with tea.
Talks with tea. Join next week as we actually. Well, you know what? We told you about a really good story. Like,
I know.
I
feel like you're downplaying this.
It's fun.
You want to know the number one?
Can you add some pictures? Can you add some photos from? Maybe. We'll talk about it.
No, number one rule of show business is don't tell the audience they're not having a good experience. Like, this was great.
No, I want to be honest. I want them to understand that I see the pain. If I had to watch it, I'm transparent. Like, I'm not gonna.
I understand, but like.
No,
you never know. Someone might have thought this was interesting.
Good. If you did, I applaud you. I think I'm a very interesting person.
Yeah, you have a show.
I want, there's no, you know what? No motivational quotes this week. If you want to give up, just give up.
Yeah, just give up. Stop trying. Everything
I have no
just
motivational quote. Yep. It's honestly, it's not too late.
Yeah, it's not too late.
Summer, you don't got to even worry about it. Never forget that.
It's okay.
It's, thank you so much for watching Talks with Tea. Yep. Talks with Tea. Till next time.